I asked you to tell me about your 3 favorite fragrances, and then I was going to tell you who you are. Hi everyone and welcome here. So I asked you to tell me about your 3 favorite fragrances, and then I was going to tell you who you are based on that. So no, I'm not a psychic in any way. I have nothing to go on besides your 3 choices of fragrances. So this is my interpretation of who I think you are based on what kind of fragrances you chose to pick as your 3 favorites. I have gotten so many comments and I really wish I could answer all of you, but I will probably do more videos like this if this one turns out to be good. If you do like this video, I will do more videos like this, and then I will pick up the comments that I am not using in this video. So now we are going to go through 10 of you, and we are starting out with Alvaro Martinez, and you have picked out Valentino Uomo Intense, that beautiful powdery dream. You have picked out Ombre Leather Parfum, which is also my favorite. I really love Ombre Leather, the original, but Parfum is a bit more elegant, and that white floral side of it is so beautiful. And you have also picked out Parfums de Marly Layton, and I mean, Alvaro, you and I have so much in common. You have picked 3 of my absolute favorites. You have picked Valentino Uomo, the perfect powdery elegant seducer. You have picked Ombre Leather, that's playful with that sexy vibe, and you are, I think, probably using a leather jacket from time to time, or at least you should be. And you have also picked out Layton, the perfect boyfriend. So I can see that you are probably a smart person, you have class, you have style, and based on the fact that you have chosen the powdery Valentino Uomo Intense and also Layton, is that you have this sensitive side but yet a playful side. And I do think that you are making, or will be making, some woman very happy one day, because you are smelling like the perfect boyfriend and you probably have a great heart going with that. Okay, so the next one, Todd Alejandro. So Todd, you have written down Dior Homme 2020, you have written down Versace Eros Flame, and Initio Side Effect. Oh, I love the sound of that. So, okay, we have a seducer coming in, and this is the elegant gentleman in Dior Homme, and we had the adventurous and fun seducer in Eros Flame. And I like that you did go with Eros Flame. That's something different than Eros the original that I think is a bit more common. And we had the mysterious and seductive man smelling of Initio Side Effect, the boozy and sweet one. You are probably someone who knows a bit about fragrances, and I really love the mix you have in your choices of 3 fragrances. You have something absolutely safe going with Dior Homme 2020. You have something different from others going with Versace Eros Flame instead of the original Versace Eros. And you have something that stands out with Initio Side Effect. I love the combination, and you are probably an interesting person. The next one up is Macbreadow. So Macbreadow, you have written down YSL La Nuit de l'Homme Bleu Electric, amazing one. Then we have Spice Bomb Extreme from Victor and Rolf, and we have L'Homme Ideal L'Intense from Guerlain. I'm always getting that name wrong. So here we have someone that is into dark, spicy and sweet fragrances, my favorites. So Bleu Electric is really the best one you can go with if you are going with a La Nuit de l'Homme fragrance. So you are definitely a ladies' man, because we ladies love that one. Then you have picked out Spice Bomb Extreme, so I'm guessing that you are out for the compliments and you are getting them, and you do not mind the attention. And you have picked up L'Homme Ideal L'Intense, which is the deep and dark one in the L'Homme Ideal collection. And in these 3 fragrances, you ooze of confidence. And you are probably an attractive person who is really appreciated for your good sense amongst your friends and colleagues. So I'm guessing that you are a warm and inviting person, but I'm also guessing that you maybe have a little devil in you, if you know what I mean. The next one up is Shassad, Munir and Shassad. You are a surprise. This is an interesting mix. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because you have chosen to go with two really safe and mass appealing ones in Dior Sauvage EDP and YSL Y EDP. Those are mass appealing, those are always safe to wear, people do think you smell good in them, but then you also throw in a wild card with Scandal Pour Homme from Jean Paul Gaultier. And that is one that many men don't like to wear, but women love to smell on a man. And I got one word for you: seductive. And I think you go under the radar for a lot of guys, because on a day-to-day basis for everyday colognes you are wearing Sauvage EDP and you are wearing Y EDP, and those are safe ones. They smell really good and they makes you smell amazing in most situations, but they are not the most outstanding fragrances that really makes you stand out and smell different than others. So I think many of the men around you think that you are no competition when it comes to the ladies. But when you want attention and when you want to spice things up, you put on Scandal Pour Homme, which is a complete wild card in your mix. And that is when you get the ladies' attention. And that's when the guys that thought you were no competition are left behind when you are sailing off with those ladies. And we have Rooney X coming up, and you have written down Parfums de Marly Percival, you have written down Baccarat Rouge and Stronger With You. Absolutely. Rooney, you smell too good and you smell expensive. So Percival is the one you go for when you want to smell mass appealing and exclusive, but it's also one that you go for when you just want to smell really good to everyone, but not like everyone else. Stronger With You absolutely tells me that you have a seductive vibe, and Baccarat Rouge is the one you put on when you are planning to go home with someone after a date. These scents tell me that you are elegant and you have style. You are drawn to luxury scents, but you are no snob, you just know how to smell really good. So I do get a feeling that you are down to earth, but you are definitely not an average Joe. Okay, so Redden, you are up, and you have written down PDM, Carlisle, you have written Tom Ford, Tobacco Oud, and Creed Aventus. So, Chris, we should be friends. I mean, I'm gonna tell you why. Everyone that has given Tobacco Oud a chance and likes it and dares to wear it and dares to tell people that they actually like it is something special in my book. You are definitely a warm person, but with confidence and with a bad boyish side in a good way. So you have this dark and powerful Carlisle, you have the super attractive Creed Aventus, and I just love the contrast between Tobacco Oud, this salty, dirty, oudi, sweet and wonderful fragrance, mixed up with Creed Aventus, which is this elegant, attractive compliment getter, and they are like yin and yang, black and white, night and day. They are so different, and I love that you have them in your mix. You are unpredictable in a good way, surprising, unexpected, perfect. The next one up is Lavelle Caloon, and you have written La Nuit de l'Homme, you have Club de Nuit Intense Man, and Dior Homme Intense. Lavelle, someone is caring about the ladies' attention, and you are probably getting it. These are women's magnets, and you know it. You are probably a fun, happy and flirty person to be around, and you like to smell seductive. And I'm guessing that with these three scents you are probably getting a ton of compliments, because I think you're kind of like me, an oversprayer. And with this mix I know that you always smell good no matter the occasion, because you always wear a fragrance. Always. And us ladies appreciate that. So Mo, you are up next, and you wrote down Narcisse Rodriguez Bleu Noir Parfum, you wrote down Angel's Share and Leighton. So Mo, I just feel like we could get along. You know how I feel about all three of these fragrances. Bleu Noir is the sexy seducer with that powdery cardamom note, the magical angel's share that smells like something sent from heaven, or like someone sent from heaven. And you have Leighton, the perfect boyfriend. You are like the perfect mix, elegant, attractive, and you are definitely aware of the attention you are getting from others. So let me guess, you are getting a lot of compliments smelling like this. And the next one up is David Sivaku. I'm hoping that I'm saying your name right. So you have written down Initio Oud for Glory, and I'm guessing you are meaning Oud for Greatness. Or you are meaning that you have Latafa Oud for Glory. I'm gonna go with both here. So you have also written down Prada L'Homme Intense and Gisada Ambassador Intense. So you are no niche snob, but you definitely know about great fragrances. And no matter if you are going with Oud for Glory from Latafa or if you have the original Initio Oud for Greatness, I am sure that you don't mind standing out wearing an oud fragrance. But since Prada L'Homme Intense, that powdery and soft one, is your other favorite, I know that you are also a sensitive and warm person. And the wild card here is Ambassador Intense. That's this spice bomb that's so attractive and really demands the attention, and I really like that. So wrapping it up, I get the feeling that you are a sensitive and warm person, you are very aware about your surroundings, and you are safe and down to earth. But Gisada Ambassador Intense is also telling me that you are turning into this confident and attractive person that people just like to be around. And that is a good thing. So the last one up for this time is Isaac Raj. And you have written down Dior Homme 2020, you have written Gentleman EDP, and 1 Million Lucky. So Isaac, you are probably a lot of fun to hang out with. Your choices are so elegant with Dior Homme and Givenchy Gentleman EDP, and 1 Million Lucky is the adventurous side of you. You are the seducer and the fun guy to be around, and I don't think you are a suit guy from Monday to Friday, but you definitely dress good, casual and stylish. You probably like to dress up for evenings and weekends, like going to dinners, drinking some fine wine if you like wine, and that's when you put on the powdery, elegant Gentleman EDP or Dior Homme. So I love that you have the elegant Gentleman EDP, you have the elegant Dior Homme, but you also have the fun, flirty and adventurous 1 Million Lucky, and I think that's also who you are as a person. Fun, flirty and adventurous. So guys, this was a completely new video for me to do. I loved all of your comments. I would love to do this again, but only if you thought that this video was good. If you do like this video and if you want me to do more videos like this, please put it in the comments and like this video so I know. Before you leave, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not already a subscriber. If you want to support my work, you can buy me a coffee or leave a super thanks, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.